Okay, got another tutorial for you today. Lenovo tablet with the charge port pushed in, and I'll show you what I do to repair these. Thank you, back shortly. But welcome back. I've got this yoga again, so same one I was just working on. So just got to find a little edge you can actually pick away at. You can get your tool in there. I sort of can't lift it up to do it because the camera will out of focus. So so just work around those edges like so. A little bit scary, but don't panic. Yeah, clips like so. She's off. That's off. There's your button. Button fits in the end there. It's got a little keyway there that you can actually set it back. The easiest way to put these back together is actually put a bit of tape right over here. So I'll do now. I'll just got some tape. Okay, so just put a little bit of tape. What's wrong with lighting here? Okay, just put a bit of tape over there. And that button will stay in there, and then we can just slip that back in, okay? I hope the lighting was alright before, it was just a bit faded, a bit dark. Okay, so we're looking at the motherboard here. There's our charge port. Just back shortly again. Okay, we're back here with this tablet again. I just got interrupted. This plate here, you've got a black screw, you've got a chrome screw under that. Like so. Carefully lift this connector up. It's a battery connector. And this has connector up. Okay. Under your port connector. Well, that's not your port connector, that's your power switch connector. Carefully lift this lever up. Undo that. That's your power connector. That is your port connector. Okay, that one there. Also, you've got the volume up and down button on there, okay? So we need to take this plate right up to access the port. So there's only 2 or 3 screws in this one. 1, 2, 3, and there's one down here, which is our volume button. Just carefully lift the volume button up. There you go, that looks all out. Okay. There's our port down in there. Just separate there, so you got your volume up and down button. This port's loose, it's not going to come out at this stage. Okay. This screw here. Motherboard screw, loosen the motherboard a little bit. These screws here which hold the motherboard in. Okay, just so we can get it up a little bit. Probably take that screw, probably take them right out. Wouldn't hurt. Like so. Now what do we got? We got something under here. Something under this connector here. Where have we? Nothing. Okay. Just get the old port. Back shortly. Okay, so we're trying to get this port out here. A little bit of warmth into there. Just to lever that up like so. I've got a plastic pry tool, so I just levered that up. And that allows us to get this port out here, which can be a bit tricky. This one's been pushed in. Okay, with these ports, there's two types. Right, there's two types of ports, depending on the shape of the flex cable. Right, I carry both of them in stock. So we're just looking at that. So we've got that one there, right, which is the one we got, which is a straight connector. And these ones here have a hook. So these are a different shape. These are straight, and these have got what they call a Y connector, and they're an L connector. Okay, so they're straight and they're curved. It's completely different here. Okay, so that one there is matched up to there. What I like to do, I like to solder, put an extra bit of solder on these. I check under the microscope and make sure these are soldered properly. Sometimes when in China they don't solder them properly, so I'll check under the mic and see if this is soldered under the microscope and see whether this is actually soldered properly. Okay, we'll back shortly. Rightio, back with this beast. Just put the volume control back down in position there. These FPCs, you just got to be careful, just locate. Don't go pressing like a bull at a gate. Just got to locate. As you see, you're having trouble with that one, so I've just got to check the alignment of that. It's back towards the outside a bit. So just locate. Like so. Some of these Chinese things aren't real good sometimes, but she's in. Motherboard screw. motherboard screw. Now switch, power switch back in. And back on. Battery last. The plate back on. That little plate there clips under there. Okay. Like so. Just going to plug the charger in to make sure we've got the right current. So it's 1.1 amp. If I can show you here, I've never done this before like this, but probably can't see that. 1 point, okay, why am I messy for there? Okay. Okay, so square this up a bit. So that's charging at the right current. Light's on at the end here. It was on. What's happened here? Oh, yeah, they're flashing. There you go. It's charging. Okay, so we've got our bit of tape holding our switch in position. It's only a matter of click, 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 make sure our volume up and down, click, and they do. Pull that tape off, switch works. Make sure these are all clipped in right around, like so. She's all in there on the ends there. And all we've got to do is put 3 screws back in. Where's my buddy's right screwdriver gone? They're all the same size. I've taken note of the size. One, 2, 3. Plate back on, like so. And there we have it. One last quality control check. All there. She's all in there. She's in there. She's in there. Button works. Volume up and down work. One last check to charge. Lenovo. And Bob's your uncle. So pretty simple. Just be careful. I've done a few of these, so it looks easier than what it actually is. But there's nothing. If you just take your time, you should have no trouble. Okay. Okay, so that's how we fix the Lenovo tablet. Just take your time. It's a little bit harder than what it looks, but because I'm so specialised and experienced, it makes it look easy, but just take your time getting this edge of the screen apart, and very careful with all your FPC and your connectors, okay? Yeah, just remember the charge port, there's two types, so you're not going to know to actually pull yours apart, so you may want to order one of each. And also with the USB cable that I plugged in, I've soldered that with a soldering iron, just normal soldering. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.